Work from home, office work, and hybrid working. How to choose the right approach for you. Welcome back, guys. This is Victoria from Saikan. Today in this video we're going to talk about models of working. More specifically, should you choose to work a full remote, office working, or hybrid model of working, and how to choose the right approach that works in your case. Nowadays, as we still haven't returned to the normal life yet, many companies are starting to go back to offices, or they are suggesting new models of working. Many people, including me, enjoy the flexibility of full-time remote working. However, this doesn't really work for everyone. Sometimes you may face a situation when the employer is going to ask you what form of work you actually prefer. As making this decision is not an easy task, and it depends on many circumstances, your unique situation, and many other factors. In this video, I'm going to try to help you make this decision to choose the right working approach that will work for your particular situation. So the first option is full-time remote working. So if you're really a person who doesn't like to commute, let's say to travel to office, then maybe this option will be better for you. Also, if your office is located, let's say, far from your home or from your house, then definitely you might start thinking to go for a full-time remote. In the same time, if you are kind of a dynamic person who loves to maybe travel or have the flexibility to work not only from your home but also from a coffee place, a restaurant, or let's say another city or another country, that maybe full-time remote will be a good option for your particular case. In the same time, if you feel that you would like to organize your own schedule, you like to be independent in having your own working hours, to have more flexibility to combine with your personal life activities, then in that case, maybe the full-time remote can be a good decision. And the most important is when you talk about productivity. If you could notice that while working remotely, your productivity increases and you're even achieving more tasks, then definitely you can go for the full-time remote. Maybe your personal situation is kind of more favorable. Maybe you live alone or you don't have many distractions, and you're afraid that you're going to have certain distractions once you're back to office that will impact your productivity. Then simply go for the full-time remote option. The second option is the full-time work from office. In fact, most of us were used to this traditional model of working even before the pandemic. However, the full-time office working might be beneficial for your particular case based on certain factors. So if in your job the communication, especially face-to-face communication, is essential, then maybe the office option will be better for you. Because the communication is usually easier when you're in the office environment. Let's say if you need to reach out to people directly, maybe you can find your colleague on the desk to ask for help, or maybe if you need to make some decisions, sometimes it's kind of easier to establish the communication when you're in the office environment. In other circumstances, the office environment can be better for you. In that case is when you have kind of a noisy home environment. So let's say maybe you're living with flatmates or even roommates, or you have a big family, or maybe your children are too young to go to kindergarten or to go to school. So you technically have many distractions at home that can somehow impact your productivity. So in that particular case, if you feel that you just cannot make it or you cannot focus with working from home, then maybe the office environment might be better for your particular case. Another option is when your office is kind of close to your home. So maybe you would prefer to have a short walk to the office from time to time. So in that case, maybe the office option will be also good for you. And if you sometimes feel that you cannot really set clear boundaries between working from home and and maybe a personal life. Also, if you feel that your mental health is kind of suffering since you started working remotely and you're not able to maintain the same productivity level, if you just feel that does not feel right, then definitely you can go for the office option. Or maybe you just feel lonely, or let's say you really miss the office space, you really miss your colleagues, then definitely this is kind of a sign that maybe the office environment might be a better option for your particular case. And the third option is hybrid working. So the hybrid working, as defined, let's say by many companies today, is a combination of work from home and work from office, with minimum 1 day per week working remotely. So of course, like the proportion between work from home and work from office can be defined by the company. So sometimes it can be 50% to work from home, 50% work from office, or maybe 70-30. So this really depends on your employer. So in the same time, if you find some benefits from working from home, but in the same time working from office, then maybe this hybrid option can be the best for you. In the same time, if you really enjoy working from home, but you miss the office and you really miss the colleagues, then this kind of combination will be better for you. For example, you can even choose to go 3 days in the office and 2 days from home. So in the same time, you will experience the work culture, but you will also have your independence on these days to work from home. And just to know that there is really no hard rule what really works for everyone. Sometimes it's just the best to try a certain option, to see how it works, to see how you're productive, and after that to decide actually what working model works the best for you. Thank you very much, guys, for watching this video. My question for you today is, what work model do you prefer? Is it a full-time remote, full-time office, or hybrid working? And if you find any value from this video, make sure to like it and subscribe to our channel to get even more interesting content in the coming days.